So we're going to load up Tornado now, this third and final map. This is the first time in this tournament we've gone to 3 maps. Of course, we've only covered 2 other games so far, so it didn't take a long time to get to this point. But as expected, the teams are so close. We're going to go to this third map, Tornado, the newest map introduced into Quake Live. So probably the map you'd see the biggest difference on potentially between teams, like whether they're prepared to play it, they've practiced on it enough, or...
Yeah, I think so. And I don't recall ever watching 102 play this map, so don't know how they're going to be on it.
Yeah, and traditionally Russians are not big fans of new maps, are they?
No.
But then again, you know, they love Hidden Fortress, which was the new map originally in Quake Live. So maybe they've changed their ways. We'll have to find out. But you're going to favour play for this one?
Yeah, I think so.
I
think Puri's going to be extremely strong on this map.
There are some important spawns on this map. You spawn inside the sort of lower red armor room, and you can jump up to get the rocket launcher. You're expected to rocket jump off the crates straight up and grab that red armor first. There's this railgun position in the waterfall. Interesting position for the railgun placement. And of course this is a double power-up map, Battlesuit and quad damage.
Yeah, the railgun's interesting, isn't it? I kind of like weapon placements like that, where it's a kind of risk to get the weapon. You could go in there and be ambushed straight away, and, you know, let's say a lightning gun catches you, you're going to get hit for 100% lightning gun while in the water. Unless they're really bad players.
It'd be really interesting to see if we get a delay on the power-ups on this map as well. I'd really love to see it. We've only really seen that a couple of times when we've seen this map.
It doesn't take much delay either on either power-up for you having a good chance to get there and potentially double up the power-ups.
4 seconds maybe? It's really tight.
But realistically 5. I mean, you can do it in less than 5, but realistically 5.
So, just a reminder of the lineup: Senti, Mobius, Shug, Tori, Play remain the same lineup. Pavel, Starosta, Lexa, and 421 is the 102/deliberate murder lineup. Ametus Repute and Vor. Commentating on this one. Mega Health in the middle of the map, Vor. Big feature.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get in and out of there, you know the time exactly, then you can get a clean pickup, but often we see that it's hard to get a clean pickup of Mega. But, you know, an important item, if you can keep it well timed and take it cleanly, it will be a valuable item, as it always is.
So Mobius were with at the start, getting that yellow armor rocket launcher spawn. And it looks like his teammates aren't in position on the red side of the map, so he can go around, get the lightning gun. And if I was him, I'd stay around this battlesuit point. Go and get the second yellow. Or maybe not. Go and attack the red. And actually he was needed there, really, wasn't he? Didn't come out on top there though. Lexa getting that red armor. And this is going to be the central focus, really, isn't it, of both teams. Taking over that red armor. Here we go. Battlesuit picked up by Mobius. He got the spawn back on it. Pavel with the quad grab. See him go aggressive straight away on this red room.
Looking for the suit, of course.
Oh! Moves away from the rail shot. He's not that confident with his rail shots today. Getting the frag from both of them. I thought for sure Quad was going to be easily eliminated there, but really nice shotgun on the end on Mobius. Going to cycle around a little bit. Shug with the green armor pickup and shotgun in hand, moving out to the middle for this mega health grab. We'll see how much action there is going to be around this point. Looks like it might be a pretty clean pickup for him. Oh, look at that! Shaft right in the back as he grabbed it.
There goes all of that mega.
I do think
that's the risk, isn't it? That, you know, you saw. I don't think he had an exact time on it. He just had a rough estimate. You know, that's the sort of item you want to be landing on it as it spawns and then away. Although possibly in that situation where his lightning gun in the back, it wouldn't have made a difference. But you know, as I said, it will be a valuable item if you can pick it up cleanly. But I think it's going to be difficult.
Already with a railgun position in this midfield, Mobius can grab that Mega right in front of the 102 player, though probably was eliminated by dropping down as a result. I don't think it's the kind of item you really want to base your gameplay on, though. Very easy to counter, and probably why most teams are going to focus heavily on the red armor. Probably move
Yeah, but
it
it
around
should
now.
be something you have a time on and are able to pick it up, if possible. You know, you shouldn't just forget about it.
No, Senti with the red grab, and he needs health. A 50 does just spawn, great timing for him. 15 seconds before the quad. And the battle suit, look at that, secure on the Mega, but loses all his armor. I think his teammate got it, didn't he? Let's switch around, Mobius got it, but he's moved to the battlesuit position, does a lot of plasma damage, but he is eliminated 1 second before the battlesuit spawns. Lex just ran away from it. Quick sharpish, Pavel got it.
You can see why I ran away, because Pavel definitely had a suit.
Switch round to the suit, he's already at the red armor. Is he going to be able to counter this quad? He's now got a nice stack of ammunition for this lightning gun. Switch around back to the quad, who's got the bounce pad, bounces up Pavel with the rockets, managed to get the frag. He's going to go down though. 4-2-1. He was just railed, I think, before he tried to
It's
do
a
the
bit
rocket
of a
jump.
repeat of the first confrontation between the power-ups where, you know, the quad took out the suit again, but then it cost him his life to do it.
Play already with a nice lead on this map, or it's approaching 20 frag difference.
Yeah, they've had pretty much full control over that red armor, 6-1 on the pickup. So when you have that position, I think that's the position most teams are looking to play, and it gives you a strong advantage.
I think there's a clear division between the two sides of the map. You either have red and rail and quad, or you have the battlesuit, lightning gun, yellow armor. It's just
Yeah, and then the Mega is in a
contestable
position between both.
I'd say an advantage for the red position. We see Shug there, almost unassailable position. If
Yeah, I
you
mean,
have the
those
rail
rails
locked.
he was hitting, they were nice rails, but you know, he's got the luxury of being able to sit up there and have very little pressure put on him. So when you have a strong railer like him, you know, in a position like that, it's so devastating. Hard for them to really do anything against him.
Starosta
Nice
getting
shots.
eliminated very effectively by Shug. 57% rail there, about 20 seconds before this quad spawns as well. Could just play it safe and just play one power up. I mean, that's something we've seen we play traditionally on the double power up maps. They make sure they always get one power up, and that's fundamentally what you need to do, isn't it?
Yeah, on any double power up map, always make sure you get a power up.
There we go, Senti, the quad. Let's just follow in for a second. Let's switch around to the battlesuit. It was with Pavel. Both looking pretty strong, so we'll see when they meet. Battlesuit was rocket jumping up there as we switch around to the quad. What can Senti do? He can't really go out this bounce pad unless he's really going to risk it. Switch around to the battlesuit. He's up by this teleporter exit. And quad actually comes through the teleporter, knocked up in the air. Pavel almost taken him out. In fact, a teammate did.
Yeah, I mean, Senti, I think, was kind of maybe too eager to fight the suit. And we saw him, he was hanging around at the red the whole time, looking for different angles, but maybe he could have looked just to kill, you know, the other players on the 102 team. Yeah, we often see that when it's a double power-up map. There is a bit of a tunnel vision sometimes where, you know, power-up feels it absolutely has to then confront the other. Whereas sometimes I think quad might just be better off looking to avoid the suit and just look for frags.
Yeah, I mean, it's always on the battlesuit's shoulders to try and take out the quad more than the other way around.
Yeah.
This quad's for getting the frags, really, but we're about a 30 frag difference in favour of play now. And it's looking ever more likely that I'm going to take this map at this rate. I mean, just building up slowly. And with the kind of red control they've had for it, got to be a little
12
bit
to
worried.
3 on those reds. I mean, it's in such a strong position that you're pretty much guaranteed to have an advantage on getting rails when you have control of red. It's only really the lightning gun you miss out on, but
Equal yellows and equal greens as well. There's a green armor on either side of the map. One by the railgun and one by the lightning gun. So Play just winning the metagame really with all the item control they're getting. Battlesuit is a little bit delayed now. That's the start of perhaps some problems.
2.5 seconds.
For any, I mean, it's not much, but that is really half the way there.
Well, you saw that Puri was almost down there in time to get a shot on the suit as it was picked up.
Red Armor Diz just missed out, and Mobius grabs it right in front of the suit, so it's really not gained too much out of going up there now. He hasn't even got a frag out of this yet, and Quad easily dispatches the suit, who didn't even notice the Quad coming up the bounce pad behind him.
No, and that was 6 frags on that run for Puri.
Guess we were following the wrong guy.
Yeah, I blame this.
Hey, it's not my fault.
Biz.
It's Puri's fault. He should have sensed that we weren't watching him and done nothing with it. Puri usually is one of the best quad runners in the game to watch. So you'll just have to warn me next time, won't you, Vor? To yell out, quick, switch to Puri, he's just got 6
don't try and
frags.
blame me.
Pretty much is your fault. Whoa, that rocket
Nice.
came out of nowhere hitting Puri, but I mean, he's got 90 armor still. Was that a stolen rail right in front of him? It was. Ruster's going to give it away though, straight away. Puri's just got a nice run on this map. They look so much more comfortable on this map than 102 for to play.
I mean, like, he's still got most of his red armor remaining, and a teammate just took another red, so it's really a huge problem for 102 that Play have just got such easy control of that red.
I mean, I'm starting to think Mercy Limit could be a possibility here. I presume it's set. Quad damage going to go into the hands of Puri. Doesn't rush to... they got double power up, but...
Yeah.
As a center, I'm going to switch around to Puri with his quad. Health stolen right in front of Puri. Not the wisest thing to do, but it's 60 frags the difference. This player have reached that century score. There's no way back from this one.
There isn't.
I'm not really sure what the Mercy Limit's supposed to be in this league. It does seem to change. Some leagues it's 60, some 80. We've seen 50 recently. But you do get to a point where there is no comeback from it, and Play have just dominated Deliberate Murder on this map. Because they've got something out of this game, Deliberate Murder. They do have a point.
It's supposed to be 60.
Okay, it's supposed to be 60, so I guess...
I don't know if it's set though.
Presumably it's not.
We'll find out in 4 frags, won't we? Oh no, wait, that'd be 70.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess it's game over, and astonishing victory by Play there on this final map. Pavel calling a good game. Still following. Puri just hasn't even noticed the fact that they should have finished already. He's just too busy getting the frags. As 102 start disconnecting. Must be pretty depressed.
His Mercy Limit is 72 difference. 60 is the limit.
I think you don't really want to end it. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Can you set a frag limit or something?
Dunno.
I don't know. Yeah, probably picking up this quad here. There's no point talking about this now. So, I mean, what's the reason for such a dominant victory? Is it the Reds?
Well, it is, but I think mainly it's 102 aren't comfortable on the map. Not much more to it than that, this. It's just familiarity with the map. It said that, you know, he said Sweden was strong on it and Puri was part of that Swedish team. And Senti at times was as well, so...
Yeah, I mean,
definitely thought they would have had a strong advantage on here.
it'd be interesting to see. I mean, obviously the map selection, because you're not selecting maps, set maps, will have a massive impact on the results. So they're 1-1 on maps there, and then Tornado's the third map. It's just unfortunate for 102, perhaps. It'd be interesting to see next week how, for example, 102 perform on the traditional maps, Retribution and Campgrounds, against how Play perform on them. Because Play never really played those maps. They're Quake
Well,
2
Puri
team.
and Senti did.
A long time ago, though, to be fair.
Yeah, but do you really forget? It's not that long ago in reality.
That's
It's
true.
not like it was 20 years ago.
I mean, especially I would think something like Retribution would actually suit them really nicely. The way they time their attacks together effectively could be a very nice one. But you never know, it might have just given 102 more of an advantage. Who knows? But that's just the luck of the draw in this kind of league, where you get the fixed maps. There you go, they do join the spec, and we finally get that end result score.
136 to Dash.
Let's go to a quick commercial. So that's probably going to put them into, what, second place, I think, behind Neutralizers in Group B. Play, they get 2 points for that, and Deliberate Murder will get 1 point. If you get 2-0 victory, you get 3 points, which Neutralizers, of course, got yesterday.
Okay.
I'll try and get the league up anyway. There you go, Noctis' site. Go to his website. Yeah, it's really fun. It's got his config on and stuff, if you're that way inclined. Yeah, so next week, I mean, we've still got lots of this week's games to go. Hidden Fortress and Dreadful Place, obviously on Tornado, Retribution and Campgrounds, and then Hidden Fortress will be the decider next week. So that should be a fun week, and that's a lot of aggressive stuff. Anyway, we'll go to the tournament page, which is the Quake history site, and they've got all these tournament pages set up here, running this one. List of participating teams: Four Kings, Action League and Deliberate Murder, Dioxide, District 9 Elite Killers, Immune, Lemmings Effect, Neutralizers, On Fire Play and Sito. So yeah, all the best teams there. Let's have a look at the groups. We can see already Sito lead Group A with beating District 9, which we saw yesterday, of course. That's the only game played in that group. And then in Group B, Neutralizers on top. They beat On Fire. And of course now, Play will be in second position with Deliberate Murder in third. Dioxide in Elite Killers, I believe, is due to be played on Wednesday. So yeah, the first round of games. Oops. Action League and versus Immune. That's due to be played as well. And Lemmings Effect versus Four Kings. That's the other game from Group B, from Group A, sorry, to be played out this week. And Dirkside versus Elite Killer. So 3 more games to be played out this week from last Sunday's games. Any predictions on those ones for Lemmings Effect versus Four Kings?
Well, it should be a win for Four Kings. Don't know what lineup they're playing with, but it's normally very strong and they're usually one of the best teams, so I have to give them the nod on that one.
I think it'll be closer than perhaps people expect, though.
Yeah, Ellie are always improving, so they have the ability to give Four Kings a tough game. I would still expect Four Kings to win, but Ellie could maybe take a map even, or at least have 2 close games.
What about Action League and versus Immune? Or
Dunno. We haven't played for quite a while now, so unless we can get some games in, I don't know how that'll go.
Okay, we actually have the map scores apparently if we click here, so let's have a look. Oh yeah, full details there. Ah, Hidden Fortress. 215, 205, 181, 135 Citeaux versus District 9. D9, you need a logo, guys, come on! Get it together! Look how good this is, you can get the VODs linked, which they should be linked, right? Because we did them. And the demos. Although I didn't cut it, so maybe it's my fault. All the players involved here. Let's click on Q50, see what he's been doing. Well, yeah, there's only this game on here at the moment. That's interesting, that though. Very nice. Very nice site. With all the details. Oh, statistics, eh? Just a list of the games. In fact, I think the Check Quake has got statistics up of these games. So I guess we'll have a link there. Yeah, you got like average number of points, which I guess is the frags. Is it? Or is this just sort of some stand-in thing?
I don't know.
Weird anyway. So, yeah, anyway. Oh look, we got the stats for these now. Hidden Fortress, 1,137 points. Guessing that's frags. Average frags 94 somehow. Maybe that's per person? I guess it is. No, that can't be. What? I don't know. How can that be the round, the average round, or per person? That's not right. That sounds closer to it. 220 though. So yeah, that's worth going and have a look at that site. Is there any more games? Let's have a look. Oh, Python's updating the scores as we speak. That's probably why. Go and check that out though. That's a really good site. Obviously you can just go to Noctis's site if you want and start from there. That's just got a bit of info signed out. tourney.ncts.at. It's got the basics, but then there's a link through to Quake History, quakehistory.com, and there's loads of stuff on this site. And it's building up lots of different facts and stuff about different LAN events, etc. God, look at this. Interesting. Let's see if there's actually all the details up yet. Well, the coverage, blah blah blah. You can go